else fly box. Today we're going to go over tying a standby for pretty much everybody. If you fish midges, then you do fish a version or a variety of the thread pupa. This is my favorite version of the pupa. It's pretty standard. It's a very common pattern. I tie it a little bit differently, utilizing a couple bobbins, but all in all, it's the same as most tyers do. So let's go over how we tie it, in case you've never done it before. I start off with a size 16 Orvis Tactical dry fly hook. I really like this hook for my pupas and most of my midging. We're going to start out with 8/0 black uni thread and start it behind the eye. And you're going to work your black thread back. I don't worry too much about a base, I just get it back. You're going to bring it about 1/3 of the way into the bend of the hook. And then I'm going to stow it. For me, I just put it on the Regal, I just lay it behind the keeper. For other vices, just I stow it out of the way. And then I'm going to come behind it with white. And I'm going to start the white as well. And I'm going to bring my white back on a fairly even base on the way back. I'm going to bring it back to the same point of the black, and then I'm going to take one rotation under the black, restow the black. That basically locks it in place, and then I'm going to wrap forward and ensure an even base with little or no gaps. It's a midge pattern. If you missed something, it really isn't going to be the end of the world. But all of us strive to wrap the best pattern that we can. You can use larger thread to make this process a little bit faster. I like the way on the smaller patterns that 8/0 lays. So, and then when you get it to the end, about an eye length back, and give it a 2 or 3 turn whip finish and tie it off. And then we're going to cut that white away. And you're going to take your bobbin with your black thread, and you're going to wrap your rib, and then when you get to the head, you're going to build your pupa head. Now the pupa head's usually a little bit larger in length than you would think of like with a regular thread head. You don't want to make it overly large because you're going to use some bug bond here. But I build it up, I don't know if you could say probably football shape. And it'll be about an eye length and a half back. That's how long it'll be. It'll be bigger than an eye length, but about 1.5 eye lengths. And when I get to where I want it, I'm going to whip finish at that point. Cut it off. And then last but not least, we're going to do the head. A little bug bond. Not everybody does this. Some people coat the entire pupa. I just put a drop on the thread head. I work it around. Get an even coat. Make sure my eye is clear. And then we're going to hit it with the light. And once that's cured, we are done. The thread pupa. Very basic pattern, it's been around forever. Catches fish pretty much anywhere there are midges. And that's my version of tying it. Just seems to make it simpler for me. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Good luck. See you in the water.